what do we judge as success? What's that bar for us?
The bar of success...
For you and for,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, my bar for success is partly geared to bang for the buck. So we might judge a film quite differently if we put $200,000 into the film as opposed to if we put $3 million into the film. If we put $3 million of public resources into a film, we need that film to perform very well at the box office, certainly in excess of $1 million. If we put $200,000 only into a film, the chances are that our main motivation in supporting that film was building talent. So what we're trying to do is create a ladder whereby a new filmmaker will get a chance to make a film. Maybe it's their first film or their second, and the next film will be a little bit more ambitious, and then the third film will be more ambitious again, so that eventually these emerging filmmakers will feed into the box office goal. But in the meantime, it would be foolish to expect every small film to perform spectacularly well at the box office. We do want them to find an audience, but it's terribly unfair to expect a film produced for, let's say, $500,000 to compete with a film that was produced for $25 million.
When you make those larger budget films like Passchendaele or Men with Brooms, is there an expectation to have a return on that investment?
Yes, our return on investment is geared to audiences rather than money, but the money tends to follow the audience. So in a sense, the goal is the same. If people are seeing a movie in the hundreds of thousands, so in other words, if the box office is going to be in the millions of dollars, and if there are foreign sales in the millions of dollars, and if the DVD revenues in Canada and elsewhere are in the millions of dollars, the film does tend to return revenues to Telefilm. We don't judge ourselves solely on the return, but we love the return because any money that we earn in that way goes right back into our programs, and it helps us to continue the cycle and keep supporting new filmmakers.
So if you had a film that you invested $2 million, it was a critical success, but you didn't get a return of that money, it's still considered a success from...
Well, it depends. If we have a film that we invest $2 million in and it returns not 1 cent, I would say that that's not very good. But if we have a film that we invest $2 million in and the box office in Canada is $2 million and the DVD revenues are another $1 million and the TV revenues are another $1 million, plus the foreign sales are another $5 or $10 million, of course that's a success. So we're not judging ourselves purely by the dollars and cents of how much money is returned. And in fact, we're able to make deals which are very favorable to the producer. So the producer actually benefits a little more than we benefit in the case of a film that performs spectacularly well at the box office, because Telefilm actually returns part of what would ordinarily be our profit share. We return by contract to the producer.
If we didn't have Telefilm, would we have a Canadian film industry?
Telefilm was crucial to the formation of the Canadian film industry, and Telefilm remains crucial to the continuing success. We are too small a country to rely solely on the commercial environment in order to generate new talent and to successfully market our films. That's a reality. Every major country in the world outside of the United States provides subsidies of one form or another to their filmmakers. And Canada needs to continue that role as well.